Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye Broadcasting. I'm Andrew Alder. I will be joined shortly by another announcer. We're getting ready to kick off tonight's varsity football matchup between the O'Neill Eagles and the Broken Bow Indians. This is the Eagles' final home game, looking for their first win. Broken Bow has a record of 3-4. O'Neill 0-7. Looks like Dean on the return. He brings it up the sideline to the 40-yard line. Great return there by the junior. It'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles on their own. 41 is where they're going to mark it. Excuse me, they're going to put it on the 39. Herrera in motion. Dean passes down the field to Perez. He gets it. Dodges a tackle. He gets a block from Hilker. One man to beat, and he gets him. 40-yard gain for the Eagles on the first play of the night. Joining us now is Drew Morrow.
What's up, guys?
At quarterback, the Eagles have Michael Posey, who had a great game just last week, but came up short. Final score of 14-21. It is a very cold night. 42 degrees is what the weather app says, but the sun is going to go down shortly, and it'll dip into the mid-30s. Now they have Walsh at quarterback.
They're inside the 10-yard line. Good first drive for the Eagles.
Let's see who caught the pass.
I believe that was Colby Dean.
Yep. He now has a reception and a pass on the game so far.
He threw it? I wasn't
yes, he
really
did.
watching.
You were on your way up the stairs.
Yeah. I just heard the
Eagle
crowd
Den.
cheer, and I hoped it was good play.
Hilker comes out for the Eagles.
Sweep to Posey. I'm not sure what's happening. They have two quarterbacks in at once.
Maybe they're trying to keep him off guard. You know, that's one of the things the Eagles have on their side is two pretty good quarterbacks. One a junior, one a sophomore. It'll certainly be something to help them confuse the defense. Hilker in motion. Now Perez in motion. Hand off to the left side. That's Davis. He gets hit early. Tackle is by number 84, Lathan Duba.
So it'll be a third down now. Eagles looking to convert on their first drive of the game.
Definitely don't want to kick a field goal here, especially after all that hard work. Walsh passes to Dean. Dean, one man to beat,
It's a
and
touchdown.
he's in the end zone.
That's a great first drive for the Eagles. Got the momentum on their side. They got 6 points on the board.
Dean already having a heck of a game.
And the fireworks are going off here at Eagle Stadium.
This is one of the first times the Eagles have started out with a touchdown on the opening drive. The Eagles picked this up from, I believe, the Husker offense.
Yeah,
that does this.
And there was the Indianapolis Colts did this a few years back. I remember.
They try to see if there's something.
Oh, they're gonna call a flag, probably on us, maybe.
On the defense, flag on the defense, so the Eagles will go a little closer. That might put a 2-point conversion in the mind of the Eagles offense.
Very confused at what just happened, but
Hobson comes in for Perez. Might be going for a power run here.
or maybe a screen pass like we saw on the touchdown.
Eagles going for it here. Posey at the quarterback position. And Coach Eichelberger will call a timeout. And we will take one as well. We will be right back.
For your next lodging needs, visit the Sandhills Guest House Motel along Highway 20 in Atkinson. Our guests are just minutes away from the area's finest restaurants and attractions, making it worth the drive from anywhere. Check in where quality and service are number one and discover the difference of clean comfort with competitive rates. Offering spacious king and queen rooms, free quick start breakfast, and Wi-Fi all in a 100% smoke-free facility. Make reservations now at the Sandhills Guest House by calling 402-925-5600 or online at atkinsonmotel.com.
Fall harvest means long hours for you and your equipment. You both need a fuel that can handle the pressure. So use Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster Premium Diesel from Farmer's Pride for more power, better fuel economy, faster starts, and special additives to help reduce downtime. What's more, when you do business with Farmer's Pride, you'll notice a personal touch that goes beyond the expected. Farmer's Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Welcome back. Eagles in this crazy set once again. Dean's in motion.
Posey takes a snap. He's getting rushed. He throws it to, looks like, Davis. He's got about a yard to go.
He got in.
And he's in.
He reaches the ball over the goal line, which results in the Eagles to convert on the 2-point conversion.
Eagles take the lead 8-0 here in the first quarter. 9:21 left.
We're going to take a short commercial break.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Welcome back. The Eagles, if you missed it, just took the lead with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Dean with, I believe, 3 receptions and 1 pass during the drive.
Now look at this crazy formation, too. They're going to try an onside kick.
Didn't quite work there.
I'm not sure what's happening. We've never seen this from them.
No, they've never done this. Maybe they're going for a more aggressive approach instead of playing a traditional football game. I mean, now the Broken Bow Indians have great field position, starting on their own 48.
Of course, the Eagles are looking for their first win of the season here tonight, and it's their last home game of the season.
They're definitely going for it.
Yep. I'd be going for it every game.
Handoff up the right side. Tackle by Hobson. believe the carry was by number 20, Cole Ulmer. We've got some fun facts courtesy of Mr. Gary Hostert, the history teacher and sports encyclopedia of OHS.
He's an encyclopedia of everything.
Of everything. The Eagles are 6-4 all-time versus Broken Bow, with the first meeting occurring in the fall of 1990. O'Neill won that game 25-0 at home. The next season, the Eagles were scheduled to go to Broken Bow, but it snowed and the game was canceled. It marked the first time since 1956 homecoming game that an Eagle football game had been canceled.
Cool.
The Indians get the first down there. It'll be first down and 10 on the O'Neill 40. Broken Bow's most recent win versus the Eagles was a 21-6 victory in O'Neill in the fall of 2014. O'Neill beat the Indians 17-7 at Broken Bow in the most recent meeting between the two in the fall of 2015. That pass a little too far there.
I heard that number 89, Josh Harvey on the Indians, he's a pretty good wide receiver, and I'm sure they'll look to target him a couple times this game.
Definitely. You have Dean and Herrera back at safety for the Eagles. Handoff up the left side.
It's a gain of about 3 yards.
Tackle by Davis.
It's a pass. Grayson Gary targets Harvey.
It's a good tackle there.
Yeah. Good cleanup from Francisco Perez.
The Indians will still get a first down. Building some momentum here. The Eagles' win in 2015 helped lead them to the playoffs that they ended up taking to a state championship just 2 years ago. Another key win came in the district final game on Halloween on the night of 1966 in Broken Bow. The Eagles came from behind and beat the Indians 27-24 in overtime. And if you happen to be watching that game back in 1996, you would have heard Mr. Hostert almost have a heart attack on air. Quote,
7 minutes and 16 left. 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'd say they're about on the edge of field goal range.
Yeah. Quarterback's going to keep it.
Perez, no, that wasn't Perez. That was Herrera with the tackle, fellow Eagle Eye Broadcasting member. Carry was by quarterback Grayson Gary, a senior for the Indians. Another fun fact, each team has one state title. Broken Bows came in 1987. That coach that year was Dan McLaughlin, who went on to win a state title at Norfolk and also won at Millard West. Currently, he is Alex Tramer's coach at Wayne State.
Yeah, Alex Tramer, former state championship winning quarterback here at O'Neill, went on to play college football at Wayne State. Now he's earned his starting position, I believe. Pretty
Certainly
cool.
a great player.
Yeah. He was a big part of the 2016 championship team.
It's a great offensive threat. He could run just as well as he could throw.
Yeah, he didn't throw an interception that season, too, which is incredible.
And he could really make you miss on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Gary takes the snap, throws to the right side.
That's Sidic, the freshman.
Great play there. You'll be hearing his name a lot throughout the next 3 years. He's one of their go-to guys even at the freshman level. I mean, even as a freshman.
Yeah. Last game, he was playing safety, but looks like Coach E switched him to defensive back. Well, now the Indians score on their first drive of the game.
It's now 6-8. We're going to see if they decide to go for a field goal or go for it. You could go down by 1 or risk tying the game or being down by 2.
Looks like they're going to kick the field goal. And their quarterback is actually their field goal kicker.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You do not see that very often.
And
Definitely multi-talented as
Yeah.
it goes through. Score is now 7-8. Eagles with the lead. So we will take a short commercial break.
Plain State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye Broadcasting.
I'm Andrew Alder,
I'm Drew Morrow.
just in case you forgot. Or if you're just tuning in. Score is 8-7. Eagles with the lead.
Before the commercial break, the Indians scored a touchdown. Francisco Perez with a great return. He took that one back about 25 yards, maybe even 30.
Both Eagle returns have gone to the 39. So they've certainly started with great field position, and each team has started with great field position on each drive.
Eagles tried an onside kick last time, but that didn't work out.
Looks like they have Walsh at quarterback. Handoff to Davis up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Goes down, good for a gain of about 2 yards. Both teams have done great offensively.
Shout out to Justin Appleby. He's watching from Lincoln, former not Husker, Eagle wide receiver.
He's a Husker now. Wait,
Yeah. Well, he doesn't play for him, but he goes to
he goes
school
there.
there.
I think that makes you a Husker. Walsh drops back to pass, rolls out to the right side. He's going to take it up the sideline. Dean with a block, flag on the play. They're going to get him for blocking the back.
That was a close call.
It was a close call.
Also, Justin Appleby, he was a key part of the Eagles' offense and defense throughout the 2016 season. I remember in the state championship game, he had 2 interceptions, which helped the Eagles win.
It's also important to mention these guys on the field now, 2 years ago, were the practice squad for that state championship team. So now they're trying to prove their own.
Posey's that wide receiver over there.
A man of many trades. Pass to Davis, turned the wrong way. Ran right into number 61. That's Sam Peterson with the tackle on the sideline. It's now 3rd down and about 15 for the Eagles.
This will be tough to convert.
A punt here would give the Indians great. I can't. Now, how did I come out with a loss of words here? Great field position for their second drive. I don't know how. Drew blank there.
Oh,
Deep pass.
Deep pass to Herrera.
That's Herrera. Oh, right through his hands.
Oh, he's not happy about that one. That was a good ball from Mason Walsh.
Was a good ball.
Now the punt team coming out on the field.
Indians have 2 men back. One is number 3, Spencer Gaffney, a senior. And I believe number 89, Joe Harvey, who's also a senior. It was senior parents' night for the Eagles.
I believe there are 10 seniors on this team this year.
Believe that sounds right. Harvey makes the fair catch. Looks like we're moving pretty quick here. No need for a break.
3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. It's a pass. Little flat route.
Looks like Wilson and Perez on the tackle.
That was Sidic, I believe.
Oh, you're right. That was Sidic. Don't go away at halftime. The junior high band will be marching. They've been practicing, since March of last year? No, not last year. March of this year.
Yeah, pretty much.
So a long time for this show. And they only perform once tonight, correct?
Yeah, well, we only do our marching show once this year, and then we have concerts.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss it.
They will be playing Any Way You Want It and Don't Stop Believin'.
Don't Stop Believin' is one of the best trombone songs
Oh, yeah?
you can play.
I'm a trumpet, so I wouldn't know.
Flag on the play, possibly an offsides or false start.
It's going to go against the offense. Yeah, I believe it was a false start.
It was 3rd down and 2. Now it will be 3rd down and 7. A short 7.
Eagles want to stop him here. They're going to drop back to pass.
Looking right side. Pass is complete. Sidic with the tackle. That's right on the 1st down marker. We're going to check it. They're going to call him just inches short.
Wow. I bet the Indians will go for it here. With it just being inches away. Oh, they're going to bring out the chains.
And I believe the Indians called a timeout. I'm not sure. That must have been an official's timeout. If you're enjoying the broadcast, you can check out more episodes Monday through Friday at 8:20 a.m. with our daily announcements. You certainly don't want to miss our special segments like Hallway Thursday, Will It Wednesday, and Funny Friday, along with Trivia Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you've caught the Hallway Thursdays made by Drew's older sister, Claire Morrow, I believe those have about 2,000 views on YouTube already.
Really? I
And-
find that hard to believe.
And the lip dub that the high school made for homecoming week has about 5,000 views, and that's the first lip dub that we've made as a school since 2011.
I think it was 2011, or did you say that?
Yeah,
Oh,
2011.
I thought you said 2007.
And that was with the other, was it the district state championship football run that they had with Michael Headland at quarterback?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. And they did Gangnam Style.
Yep.
Which they just did over the loudspeakers a minute ago.
Yeah, that video on YouTube has like 8 billion views. The only one with more is Despacito.
Quarterback kept it.
That's like a 20-yard gain.
Crazy, juking and jiving.
He's pretty shifty when he gets out in the open. We've seen here so far.
Gary is a senior this year for the Indians. The Eagles have been playing 2 quarterbacks, as we mentioned, or should I say 3.
Yeah, Sidex came in quite a bit this season.
Yes, we have a junior, Michael Posey, sophomore, Mason Walsh, and freshman, Brady Sidick.
And Sidick with the tackle.
It's great play going low there.
He's had quite a few tackles this game. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Second down and about 8 for the Indians. The clock is running, so they wasted about 20 seconds so far. Maybe they're looking for a trick play here.
Trips right. Pass up the middle. Intercepted!
by Dean!
That's Dean.
He's gonna
Already
go.
having heck of a game. He's got the speed. He's got about 2 men to beat. He cuts
Oh
up the
my
middle.
goodness.
It's now a foot race. Breaks another tackle. 1 man to beat.
Wow.
And he takes him out of bounds.
That was Harvey taking him out of bounds. What a play for the Eagles. Big momentum builder. That'll give the Eagles inside the red zone great field position. They're looking to score. That'll end our first quarter. We'll switch it off to some new announcers after this.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
Welcome back. The Eagles just had an interception courtesy of Dean, brought back about 80 yards. They flipped the field here as we go into the second quarter. Eagles will have first down and 10 on the Indian 12-yard line. What you just saw were advertisements from some of our sponsors. If you're interested in having your advertisement shown during these broadcasts, you can text the number on your screen or email Michael Peterson at o'neillschools.org. Eagles get the touchdown there as the fireworks go off. Score is now 14-7. Eagles have the opportunity at an extra point here. Now being joined by Carson Bielik.
Hey. Pretty good game so far.
Yeah, Eagles have been playing great. Both teams have played very well offensively with just a few defensive lapses.
It's been a very enjoyable game so far.
2-point conversion is no good, but the Eagles still have a 7-point lead over the Indians. I think we will take a short break. We'll be right back.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
All right, welcome back. It's a second quarter here, 14-7. Eagles with the lead.
They're getting ready to kick off. That's Dennis Herrera kicking for the Eagles. The Eagles did an onside kick earlier this game, which didn't go so well. The Indians had great field position at the 50-yard line, and they brought it back for a touchdown. Great kick there. Returner couldn't quite find it.
Yeah, he fumbled it around a bit.
Yeah, he'll be downed at the 10-yard line. The Eagles pin them back, first down and 10. Let's see what the Indians have in store for this offensive drive. Their last drive was cut short by an interception by Colby Dean. Handoff up the middle. Tackle by Perez.
Gets to about the 17-18 line. 16-17 about.
It's now second down and 1.
Eagles doing a great job this game. Looks like he's taken down about the 20.
Yeah, pile up at the line. We can't really tell where the first down marker is from here, but it must be at the 21. No, they're going to rule it's a first down. Bit of a late decision there. If you're just tuning in, or if you're from out of town, it's a cold one. I'll check the weather again. It's currently 38 degrees. It feels like 34. And it's certainly not going to get any warmer. Hand off to the right side, up the sideline. Tackle by Herrera.
Taken down at the 34.
It's a first down and 10 for the Broken Bow Indians. Handoff up the middle, same play. Cut up early. That's number 28, Spencer Davis. A senior this year. Definitely one of the key Eagles on the offensive and defensive end. Handoff. Left side. Sidek off his block. Couldn't
First
quite make
down.
the tackle.
There's a first down. Gets to the 46, looks like.
They're going to mark him down at the 48.
48.
Gary takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Another 5-yard gain.
Broken Bow's rushing game is looking good so far. Looking pretty solid.
The tackle on that play was by number 8, Ty Hilker. Another senior and Eagle Eye Broadcasting member. You can catch him and Dennis Herrera, who's also on the field at safety, every school day on their sports segment, where they break down national sports news.
Pass to 89. First down. Plus some.
Herrera, one man to beat, takes him out.
Looks like he's taken down at the 11.
There's a flag on the play. Possibly a holding. That looks like the hand signal. See what the final ruling is. Of course, he's not facing us, but it looked like a holding. They must have done that from the spot of the foul.
So it is 2-1 now.
Handoff up the left side. There's a flag on the play.
We have a
Man
man
down.
yeah. Looks like a knee injury.
Slow to get up. That looks like Davis. Number 70.
That is Riley Davis. He'll be taken off now.
We're going to see here. I didn't catch it. Going to have him get checked out by Trainer B, the best trainer. Do we say in all of Nebraska? I feel like I haven't met them all, but
Yeah. I mean,
Certainly.
he's the only one I've met, but he's a heck of a good one.
great guy. He's always around. Basketball, wrestling, track, whatever it is. Another penalty. Be a 10-yard penalty.
Chop block.
Chop block looked like that's what they called it. They'll be taken back. It's 2-13 now.
Davis walking it out on the sideline.
It is now 2-19.
As we've seen, junior Michael Posey has been at the wide receiver position, quarterback position, and I believe a defensive back. And he's coming off of a concussion 2 weeks ago at the homecoming game, which you can actually watch again if you scroll down on the Eagle Eye Broadcasting feed. You'll see at the moment we were pretty confused as to what happened because he was on the sideline with his helmet off. But he was walking around smiling and talking to people, so we couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah, it was really confusing.
I later confirmed with him that he has absolutely no memory of about anything after that hit.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty crazy. But he said he was about back to normal by the dance, which was about 2 hours later.
It's good to hear.
And he passed the protocol 2 weeks later, but we will take a short break and be right back.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Welcome back. Score is 14-7. Indians currently have it. Second down and 15 on their own 40.
Handoff to the right side. Good run by number 20. That is Cole Ulmer.
This will be detrimental to the Eagles if they don't stop him here. After two pretty big penalties.
Now 3rd and 5.
Broken Bow had a run brought back about 50 yards after a holding. Then it was brought back another 10 with a chop block. But it's now 3rd down and a short 5 for the Indians.
See what the Eagles can do here.
Timeout for the Indians. We will take a timeout as well. We will be right back.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
All right, we are back. Score is 14-7. We have 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. Just coming off of a run from number 20, Cole Ulmer, bringing them back to 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Hopefully the Eagles can do something to hold them here.
Two receivers on the left, one on the right for the Indians. Motion. Fake handoff. Gary keeps it. He's fast up the left side. He gets a block on the edge. Looks like he's going to get it.
First down, yeah.
Wow, the Indians fight back after two huge penalties and get the first down. Continuing their drive, now 1st down and 10 on the Eagle 40.
Handoff. No, fake handoff. Keeps it. Runs right down the middle.
That's how good it was. It fooled us up here. Gain of about 6 on the play. Now 7 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Clock is ticking. The Indians looking to tie it up before halftime, or possibly take the lead with a 2-point conversion.
And be sure to tune in for our halftime show. We do have the junior high marching band marching tonight.
They'll be playing 2 pep band favorites of the OHS band, Any Way You Want It and Don't Stop Believin'. That is why we've switched out announcers, because Drew Morrow and Colton Osborne, who will be calling the fourth quarter, are both in the junior high band. And the J-High band has been practicing that show since early this summer, or the end of last year. It certainly takes a lot of work to organize 50-plus junior high kids, and you have to remember, these guys are really young. A lot of schools don't have junior high kids march, certainly because of the inexperience.
Yeah, I think it was my class. We're freshmen now. For our junior high, we did not march one game. All of our games that we were going to march got either canceled or
I remember that
replaced somewhere, or we just never got to march. So us freshmen, this is our first year actually marching, and we're
wow.
Yeah, so
and there are a lot of you.
There are quite a few of us.
I believe there are about 75% of the trumpet section is freshmen.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Gary keeps it there up the middle. They are going to give it a first down. I don't know what the confusion was about. It was clearly a cross. Quarterback sneak there.
We have 6 minutes left on the clock here.
The Indians, in a formation we've seen a lot tonight. They've done a lot out of it. Handoffs up the sideline, just like this one. Perez with the tackle. No, that looked like Storjohn. They're going to mark it at the end of forward progress. Eichelberger not happy about that. I don't know if I agree with that call either.
Yeah, I don't
It looked like he broke a tackle and was trying to cut back.
That's what I saw.
Eagles looking to lock up here on defense. Each team has scored on each drive, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if the Eagles punted.
I don't remember them punting.
Deep pass. They have a man wide open at the goal line. We brought down. It looks like he's on the 1. Yes, he's on the 1. A man gets lost in coverage there.
That was a good pass by Gary.
First down and goal for the Indians on the 1-yard line. I would expect a quarterback sneak, just like they did earlier when they converted third down. That's what it is. He gets in easy. Touchdown Indians. Score will possibly be tied 14-14 if the Indians make the extra point here. Or they can try to do what the Eagles did on their first drive, going for a 2-point conversion. Again, we see the quarterback, Gary, lining up to kick the extra point. Not very often you see a quarterback. Wow. Herrera got fooled on the snap count. Got a little excited there. The Indians will go up a little bit. We'll see if they decide to go for it here as they bring in 3 new men. Possibly now they're on the 1-yard line again. Looks like they're going to go for it. This could be a turning point in the game. High snap. Gary gets brought down early behind the line of scrimmage. 2-point conversion is no good. The Eagles hold him. And the Eagles keep their lead 14-13. We'll be right back.
For your next next lodging needs, visit the Sandhills Guest House Motel along Highway 20 in Atkinson. Our guests are just minutes away from the area's finest restaurants and attractions, making it worth the drive from anywhere. Check in where quality and service are number one and discover the difference of clean comfort with competitive rates. Offering spacious king and queen rooms, free quick start breakfast, and Wi-Fi all in a 100% smoke-free facility. Make reservations now at the Sandhills Guest House by calling 402-925-5600 or online at atkinsonmotel.com.
Welcome back. Score is 14-13. Eagles held them on the 2-point conversion. Quick shout out to our new sponsors, Anson Insurance and Sandhills Hotels.
Before they went for the 2-point conversion, they were going for a PAT. Of course, we saw Herrera jump that one. And that's when they decided to go for the 2-point conversion. So, ended up being a good thing for us.
Wow, I guess everything happens for a reason. As Dean brings it up the left side, breaks a tackle, gets a block. He'll be brought down at the 43. Another great return by Dean, who had, wow, an amazing first drive. First, he returned the kick all the way to the 39. Then he had a reception on the left side, followed by a flea flicker pass to, I believe it was Perez or Hilker.
All around, I just think the Eagles are just doing great tonight.
Yes, certainly they're playing one of their best games so far this season. Looks like Posey's at quarterback. He keeps it up the middle. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Again, Posey coming off a concussion injury 2 weeks ago at the homecoming game. Now Walsh comes in for Posey, the sophomore. It's now 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles.
4 minutes left.
Walsh taking the snap. There's some movement on the line there. Eichelberger caught it, and so did the referee. No way they called this on the Eagles. I certainly thought it was on number 74 of the defense, but no, it is on the Eagles.
Wow.
I guess we don't have the pleasure of instant replay, but I guess you guys do. Maybe we missed something. We are pretty high up here in the Eagles' den.
It is now 2-15. Walsh takes the snap.
He finds Storjohn on the sideline. Brought out of bound hard. It's number 84 and number 89. 89, one of their punt returners.
That'll bring the Eagles back up to about 3-6.
Storjohn, another senior for the Eagle squad this year. And it was senior parents' night. Pass to Perez. Bounces around, and he caught it. I don't know how they're going to call this, but from up here, it was certainly a first down. Oh my, they're going to rule him 1 yard short.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That is crazy. Your camera doesn't have the view that I have right here.
He's right.
I am right in line with the first down marker, and Perez definitely had that catch on the first down side. They're going to bring the chains out. Wow. I believe the Eagles are going to go for this. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. They're going to call it short. No, they're actually going to bring it down to the hash marker. Yep, and the Eagles are clearly short on the marking. They're certainly going to go for it. 4th down and inches.
You had a really good view on that.
Wow.
You're like perfectly in line with it.
Okay, here we go. Quarterback sneak, and he is across the line here. Great push by the O-line. If they call this short, I will run out of the booth. There we go. 1st down and 10.
Eagles
Things
have
turn out
3
okay.
minutes left to pull something out here.
14-13, they have the lead. Even a field goal would help the cause. Herrera in motion. Walsh drops back to pass, looking left side. Looks like he's going to get brought down. Sack of about 10 yards. It's number 74.
Griffin Wright.
Big defensive play there. It's now 2nd down and 20. And the Eagles take a timeout, and we will take one as well. We'll be right back.
Quality, service, selection. Established in 1990, Specialties and More can help with your screen printing and embroidery needs. We provide high-quality, low-cost service with quick turnaround. Dedication to our customers is what we value. Create your own design or have our on-site artists create one for you. We appreciate your interest in Specialties and More and are excited to work with you on your next project. No job too big or too small because we do it all.
Harvest means long hours for you and your equipment. You both need a fuel that can handle the pressure. So use Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster Premium Diesel from Farmer's Pride for more power, better fuel economy, faster starts, and special additives to help reduce downtime. What's more, when you do business with Farmer's Pride, you'll notice a personal touch that goes beyond the expected. Farmer's Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
All right, we're back. The score is 14-13, 2:30 left on the clock. Eagles at 2-20 right now, off of a big sack by Griffin Wright. Walsh pass goes for the pass.
Couldn't tell if that was intended for Dean or Davis.
It will stay at they will be 3-20. Herrera will come off. Walsh takes the snap. Looks to pass.
Rolls out. Gets hit as he throws, and that's an interception for the Indians. Can't read his number from here. But great defensive play there.
That was a good read.
Indians solid on defense that drive. With a 10-yard sack. Good coverage in the secondary, and then an interception.
The Indians will be at the 51, looks like. No, just right past 50.
We'll say 50.5.
Yeah.
Pass is tipped at the line. That was Hobson. Or possibly Davis.
.2:15 left on the clock.
Perez might have a shoulder injury on his left arm. He's been stretching it since he came out.
Taken down. Looks like a 1-yard gain for the Indians.
That was senior Dawson Windsor. It's now 3rd down and a long 9 for the Indians. Handoff, left side. Carry was number 23. Frazier Kalen, which I'm not sure if that's correct. Might have got his number wrong here. No, that was right. That was number 23.
Looks like 4th and 7 now.
As the Indians take a timeout, so we will be right back.
All right, we are back. Score is 14-13, 1:24 left on the clock. Indians 4 and 7.
They might as well go for it. It's only a minute left.
Drop back to
Hard
pass.
hit on the quarterback
Tipped.
after.
That'll be a turnover.
It's a good job by Davis laying off the tackle there on the quarterback. As we've seen a big movement in college and professional football about protecting the quarterback, especially after the throw in that instance.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of those roughing the passer calls now.
So the Eagles will take over after a turnover on downs on their own 47. Trips right for O'Neal. Dean on his own, the left side. Posey drops back to pass, looking right. Finds Herrera. He cuts it up the middle, breaks an ankle.
He keeps going.
Great catch and juke there by Herrera. If you're confused by the term break an ankle, it's when you juke a defender into falling over. Nobody actually broke their ankles.
Hopefully you'll be hearing a lot of that during basketball season.
Certainly will. Posey passing again, left side. He found Perez, who knocks a man over. Looked like a wrestling move there by 84.
Yeah, it looked like a suplex. Running clock, we have 45 seconds left.
Monday, Monday, Monday.
2 and 7 now.
A flag on the play. I saw a block in the back at the line. We're going to see what the call is. That flag was called by the judge on the south side, which is the far side of the field. We'll see what the ruling is as he goes up and talks to the white hat. Call holding on the offense. Eagles will be brought back. It'll now be 2nd down and 13.
33 seconds left.
Eagles might look for a deep pass here.
They need something just to get within range of the goalpost.
I mean, realistically, with 30 seconds, I don't know how many timeouts they have, but if they don't get out of bounds we might see only as much as 3 plays left in the first half. Posey drops back to pass. Man breaks through. High pass. Tipped. Good coverage there. Intended for a Storjohn. It's now 3rd down and 15 for the Eagles. 28 seconds left.
We're going to put Walsh back in.
Even from up here with the windows shut, you could hear long bomb from the sideline. Pass too high, intended for Perez in double coverage.
It's now 4th and 17, 22 seconds left.
I don't know, I might consider taking a knee here. You're risking giving the ball to the Indians and giving them the chance at a few plays to take the lead. The Eagles are going to punt. .22 seconds left. Matthews with the punt. Herrera grabs it at the 23.
Looked like it hit the back of his calf. Like heel, calf in between there.
Yeah, he certainly was trying to let it roll. But unfortunately it hit him. But now the Indians will take over with 15 seconds left on their 23. Two plays maybe here. Handoff up the left side. Takes it to the sideline. Tries to cut up the middle. Fumble on the play. They're thinking about ruling him down. And that referee is saying he was down. Again, we don't have the pleasure of instant replay. That might be a play in question. The Eagles.
It's halftime now.
Yeah, the clock was rolling, so at the end of the first half, the Eagles have a 1-point lead, 14-13. One of the first times they've had a lead going into the second half. This is their final home game of the season, looking to come out with a W. We will be right back with the second half.
Be sure to tune in for the halftime show. Junior high marching band. Should be pretty good. All right.
Certainly. We'll be right back.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
The junior high band will be playing Any Way You Want It and Don't Stop Believin'.
What OHS teacher's secret talent is cooking?
Oh, Mr. Koloff. Emerald Koloff, they used to call it. Mrs. Mann.
Coach East.
Mrs. Mann. Is it Mrs. Mann?
Coach Eichelberger.
Yeah.
What OHS teacher's secret talent is shooting a bank shot?
Okay, bank shot. Mr. Morrow. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Koloff.
Mr. Morrow.
That would be Mrs. Mann.
What OHS teacher's secret talent is making a loud popping noise with their ear?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Dean.
Mrs. Vanderbeek. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Gottschall.
Mrs. Gottschall.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
What OHS teacher's secret talent is juggling?
I don't know.
Teresa Brown.
Oh. Miss Boyle.
Mr. Simonson.
Okay.
Mr. Austin.
What teacher's secret talent is flipping a coin from their elbow and catching it?
Mrs. Tracer.
Mr. Hutt.
Coach E.
Can I have another demonstration?
Yeah.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
For your next lodging needs, visit the Sandhills Guest House Motel along Highway 20 in Atkinson. Our guests are just minutes away from the area's finest restaurants and attractions, making it worth the drive from anywhere. Check in where quality and service are number one and discover the difference of clean comfort with competitive rates. offering spacious king and queen rooms, free quick start breakfast, and Wi-Fi all in a 100% smoke-free facility. Make reservations now at the Sandhills Guest House by calling 402-925-5600 or online at AtkinsonMotel.com.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Welcome back. We are in I guess we're about to start the second half. If you missed it, this is the final Eagles home game. Of course, it's the O'Neill Eagles versus the Broken Bow Indians. If I didn't just say it, the score is 14-13. Eagles with a 1-point lead. This is one of the few times the Eagles have had a lead going into the second half. They are 0-6 on the year. They have a fairly young squad.
This is a really good game for the Eagles. They had a really good start. Hopefully they finish well.
Herrera is kicking off for the Eagles. Shout out to everyone watching. It's great to see all of your guys' support. Eagles trying to hype the crowd up and stay warm. Since the sun went down, it's been below freezing.
Yeah, it just keeps getting colder and colder.
But I was just out for a little bit and I wasn't too cold. But of course we have a space heater up here, which is very nice. And we're boxed in so there's no wind.
Yeah, it was also good to see while we were down some of the O'Neill alumni.
Certainly. Saw Trevor Dempster back in town. He and I did the sports segment on Eagle Eye last year.
I saw Aurora Gutchell, Nikki Gotchell, Amanda Brown.
Wow. I guess I only caught one of the few.
Yeah, I saw a lot. I saw Blair Langen earlier towards the beginning of the game. So, yeah, it's good to see the alumni.
And, of course, we have another alumni, Justin Appleby, watching the game from Lincoln. I presume around UNL. It's the Indians' ball here on the Eagle 38. First down and 10. Gary, the quarterback, has played great so far this game.
Handoff running up the right side.
The left side.
Left side.
I guess. However you want to look at it. It's a.
I'm used to looking.
Yeah.
That way at it, so.
You get what he means. 5-yard gain brings up second down and 5.
I guess I could have said like the north side. That would have made sense.
But it's hard because people that aren't from here wouldn't know north and south.
Well, gosh dang it. 2 and 5 now.
It's all right. They've got the camera. They can see what's going on.
Chad Dean says, sounding good listening from band room while junior high band cleans up.
Yeah, shout out to the J High band. Wow, they sounded amazing. Sounded like the high school pep band, and they were marching.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Congrats to you guys. We had a lot of fans cheering for you.
And their marching sets were pretty good, too.
They were.
Of course, that is just a junior high group. Most schools don't march until their freshman year, like yourself. I remember when we marched in junior high, we actually marched the same sets. That's how I recognized it.
Yeah.
So quick. And they actually did the O'Neill O. They made a big O. They did the OHS.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from experience, the O is the absolute hardest letter to make. Circles, too. They're so hard to do because everyone's spacing.
Are hard. Yeah,
spacing and angles have to be perfect. And you're talking to two band guys.
Yeah. Of course, you've been doing this longer than I have.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit longer. Of course, that the announcer we had the first quarter, Drew Morrow, actually marched that show. And we will have the tuba player, Colton Osborne, help call the fourth quarter.
Three and 8 now for the Indians. Eagles doing a good job of holding them back so far.
Man in motion. Gary keeps it, looking to pass, rolls out right side. Has a man on the sideline.
He catches it. Looks like he's down at the 10.
25-yard pass from Gary. It's now first down and goal from the 10-yard line. Gary takes the snap, hands it off to the right side. Indians get a gain of about 3 on the play. It gets harder and harder to call the game the farther they get away towards the end zones.
We're kind of placed at.
It's actually a gain of 5. It's actually a gain of 5.
Yeah, we have a really bad angle.
Then again, I don't even know if it was a gain of 5 because the yard marker, the bottom of the yard marker is being covered by the field crew. Regardless, it's second down and goal. Gary hands it off. Oh, fakes the handoff and runs up the middle. Hard hit. That was Riley Davis on the cleanup. Windsor tangled him up at the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3-3.
Eagles trying to hold him to a field goal here.
We are watching from Martinsburg, Nebraska, Matt Wilson's grandparents. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We have another one. Somebody watching from Beamer, Nebraska. Go Eagles. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Matthew Wilson, one of my classmates, who's actually in my Spanish class. Indians get the touchdown there on third down. They will take the lead here early in the second half. So far after touchdowns, the Indians have completed a PAT, and they've also failed on the two-point conversion. Again, their quarterback, Gary, is their field goal kicker, and that is good. Score is now 20-14. The Indians take the lead, and we will take a short break.
For your next lodging needs, visit the Sandhills Guest House Motel along Highway 20 in Atkinson. Our guests are just minutes away from the area's finest restaurants and attractions, making it worth the drive from anywhere. Check in where quality and service are number one and discover the difference of clean comfort with competitive rates. Offering spacious king and queen rooms, free quick start breakfast, and Wi-Fi all in a 100% smoke-free facility. Make reservations now at the Sandhills Guest House by calling 402-925-5600 or online at atkinsonmotel.com.
All right, we are back. 9 minutes left on the clock. It is 20-14 now off of the goal from the Indians.
Well, touchdown.
Well, touchdown.
Yeah. we were just talking soccer.
We were just talking soccer. Wrong football.
Football, not football.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
We're the only country that doesn't.
I want to do some research. I want to do some research, figure out how that happened. Bit of a squib kick here. Fumbled around by Posey. He comes up with it. He'll bring it back for about 1 yard, although he ran about 15. And we brought down at the 20. First down and 10 O'Neill. Hilker subs out for O'Neill.
Eagles hopefully have a good play coming up here.
Herrera on the right side. It looks like Dean on the left.
Handoff down the middle, looked like. Eagles are now 2-7.
Looks like the same formation for O'Neill. Posey takes the snap, hands it off. Ball carried by number 28, Spencer Davis. Gain of about 1 on the play. Perez subbing in for Matthews. Perez was out for a short period of time. A suspected left shoulder injury, which could be one of the worst injuries, as I heard he was pursuing a baseball career at Mount Marty after high school as a catcher. He's actually young enough he qualifies to play Legion baseball 1 more year.
He's a really good player, too.
He's a great catcher. I believe he started for the Legion team as a sophomore.
Wow.
He was actually young enough this past year to play with the Junior Legion at our district run. Matthews with the punt. And the Indians will take over on their own 44.
7 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Run up the middle. Gain of about 3 on the play. I couldn't tell who was on a tackle there.
No, I couldn't see it either.
I'm going to give it to number 77, Nate Welsh.
We have a player on the ground.
He might be tying his shoe.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like
That
he's
is
tying
one
his
of the.
shoe.
That's definitely one of the most difficult things to do when it's cold out and your fingers are numb. Gary hands it off. Eagles catch onto it. Bring him down. Loss of 1 on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9. Great play by the D line. Gary drops back to pass. Deep shot down the sideline. Wow, he came up with it. Flag on the play. Hard hit after. A little slow to get up.
We have Gerald Francis Parks.
Yeah, he's hobbling.
Watching the game with Mikey Matthews from Olathe, Kansas. Is that how you say that?
Olathe, Kansas.
Olathe, Kansas. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah. Number 84, Lathan Duba, was carried off the field, and he's going to get some medical attention. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe he twisted an ankle on the tackle, or he might have sustained a head injury on the final shot that brought him down. Indians in the same formation that they've used almost all game. That's worked very well for them. Again, great play by the D-line. That's Hobson. One of the strongest players on the field at any given moment.
5:30 left on the clock here. They're 2-9.
Hand off to the right side. He's got room to run. Brought down at the sideline.
Of course, this is when we start getting a bad angle with the yard markers.
And it sounded like they gave the tackle to Michael Posey. Regardless, it's first down and 10. Trips left. Man gets off his block. We'll try to see who that was. It was a great play. Again, it's getting harder and harder to see the numbers. That looked like 70, Riley Davis.
.440 left on the clock.
Pass to the left side.
He catches it. Touchdown.
Wow, great play.
He fumbled it a bit in his hands, but he finally kept hold of it.
The Indians add on to their lead. It's now 14-26. Broken Bow has the option of an extra point or 2-point conversion. They've been successful 3 times with the PAT, once unsuccessful on the 2-point conversion. So our quarterback kicking again. The extra point is no good. That was their quarterback.
14-26. We're going to take a short...
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
All right, we are back to scores 14-26. Indians with the lead. 4:21 left on the clock. Indians will kick off.
Kicking off is their quarterback, Gary. Grayson Gary. He's been 3 times successful on the PAT. Kicking off here. Perez will bring it back. Taking it up the middle. Pushes a man down.
That was a good stiff arm by Perez.
That's the second time tonight we've seen him just overpower a defender. The Eagles will take over 1st down and 10 on their own 34. Herrera in motion. They hand it off to him. He goes up the sideline. Tackled by the quarterback, number 14, Grayson Gary. Let's see where they mark it. Gain of about 5 on the play. If I'm correct, there are 2 Eagle Eye Broadcasting alumni in the stands tonight. Trevor Dempster and Nikki Gottschall. Oh, and Aurora Gottschall. We wouldn't forget you, Aurora. And Emily Morrow. Wow, everyone's back. So shout out to you guys. You did a lot to help advance the program.
It's definitely good to see you guys back here.
Wow, hard hit. I don't even know who carried that. Because
Dawson Windsor, number 50.
We don't have a number 50 on the roster. Oh, there we go, the switch jersey.
Yep.
It is Dawson Windsor.
Yeah, I had to look for that too.
Confused me.
3 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Perez and Hilker on the left side. Dean and Davis on the right. Posey looking to pass. He's going for Dean. Overshot it just a little bit. It's now 4th down.
4 and 7, yep.
Eagles looking to punt here. Back to return. Number 3, Spencer Gaffney. Fair catch is going to be called. Number 89, Josh Harvey.
That was Peyton Matthews with the punt.
Broken Bow Indians will take over on their own 30. They went into halftime up 14-13.
2nd and 10.
Quarterback keeps it, breaks 2 tackles. He'll be roadblock. Windsor, Spencer Davis, Hayden Strope, Hunter McClellan, and Nate Welsh, and Isaiah Shabram.
10 seconds left here. After quarter, we will hand things off to Drew Morrow and Colton Osborne for the rest of the game.
Welcome back. I'm Andrew Alder, now joined with
Colton Osborne.
Again, thank you to Carson Bielik for helping out. Eagles take a deep shot down the sideline, again through the fingertips of Herrera. Wow, he just got unlucky tonight. Again, that cold weather coming into play.
It is now 3rd down and 12. from the Indians' 33-yard line. Posey in at quarterback.
Eagles need a touchdown here, or at least some points to stay in the game.
As it is twins to the near side of the field. Ty Hilker and Colby Dean. As there's a flag on the play. It might be delay a game, but most likely won't be.
Yep, you're right. That was delay a game. On the Eagles. It's now 3rd down and 15. Or maybe 2nd down. I'm not sure.
3rd down. As Posey's back to pass. He was getting rushed. Gets it to Ty Hilker with the catch for the first down. Or they call it a catch for the first down. By
Great catch.
Ty Hilker.
Fellow Eagle Eye Broadcasting member. Again, I feel like I've said this a couple times already, but you can see him and Herrera during our daily announcements show. They do the sports segment where they break down O'Neill Athletics as well as national sports.
As that was a great throw by Posey. He was getting pressured really bad. If he would have thrown that like a split second later, it may have turned out to be an incomplete pass or a fumble. Trips to the near side of the field. Tanner Storjohn, Francisco Perez, and Ty Hilker. Screen pass to Perez as it is incomplete.
It's now 2nd down and 10.
The Eagle offense got off to a great start, but never really hung on after that. Once again, trips to the bottom side of the field. They might try that screen pass again, or they might hand it off to Spencer Davis.
Posey.
As it's a screen pass to the other side. Colby Dean makes a man miss, makes another man miss. As he's going, that was about a 20-yard gain for Colby Dean.
Wow, he put on the wheels there. Again, broke another set of ankles.
Looked like about 3 missed tackles from one play.
Made his man miss.
That's kind of what he's been doing this game, making a lot of men miss.
Yeah, he's had a great game. He actually had a 25-yard pass.
Posey with the snap, hands it off to Spencer Davis, who gets running room, and he gets the first down. It is what it looks like. As he did get the first down.
He made it all the way to the 12-yard line.
Eagles offense is starting to get clicking now.
Again, Dean on his own on the right side.
Trips to the near side of the field, and Spencer Davis in the backfield to the left of Posey. As he looks at Colby Dean with the slant, but it is intercepted. Spencer Davis hunted him down.
That's rough for O'Neill.
That was a great way. That was starting to look like it was about to become a great drive. Looks like Colby Dean's the lone safety, as it looks like he's heading more to the near side of the field. As they hand it off to their running back. He was almost taken down, then got hit again and got a couple extra yards on the play. As that is the first down for the Eagles.
Again, shout out to everyone watching. Hopefully you're staying warm. It's a cold one here tonight. Earlier it was about 42, felt like 38, but now we're getting into the below freezing.
It was as a handoff to number 23. Gets gobbled up by the defensive line. Maybe got a yard at most.
Welsh subs out for O'Neill.
10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Once again, Colby Dean, the back safety, with Tanner Storjohn, Dennis Herrera, Francisco Perez, and Matt Wilson as corners. Two backs in the backfield, and they fake the handoff. Their quarterback takes it, number 14, as he breaks a couple tackles as he goes for a couple extra yards. That was
Grayson Gary, the senior, at quarterback. They've been able to do a lot out of that formation. Fake a handoff to either side.
most teams with a great running quarterback with great core players are normally successful. But there's been some times where the quarterback's mainly a pocket passer and is still very good with his team. Same formation, two backs in the backfield with two receivers at the far side of the field.
This time they handed up the middle.
Francisco Perez with the tackle.
Gain of 7 on the play. More like 5.
Yeah. 5 or 6 maybe.
The Indians marching down the field. I presume they'd try to eat up as much clock as they can from this point on.
Same formation once again for the third time in the row this drive. As they hand it off, missed tackle in the backfield by Spencer Davis, but it gets brought down by... Oh, that was Spencer Davis who got the tackle. It was a missed tackle by Michael Posey, it looks like.
Yeah, he was going for the strip there, went for the ball, and he almost had it loose.
As the Eagle defense needs to stop to maybe have a chance to come back, and they're bringing the chains out.
I don't know. It looks like they got it from here. I don't know.
They got it from up here.
Oh, wow. It's
Wait,
actually
they might
getting
not
pretty
get
close. Wow, they just got it.
Got it by maybe a
2
tip of the
inches,
football.
maybe. Yeah.
Mason Walsh warming up on the sideline, so he might come back into the game at quarterback.
Yeah, earlier we saw both of them in at the same time with Walsh at quarterback.
And Posey at running back.
Which can cause a lot of trouble for the defense because at any time they could pitch it to Posey, then he could throw.
As they hand it off with a big hole right down the middle. Colby Dean chases him down, gets him by his leg.
Shoelace tackle there. Looked like it was near the end zone, but it was actually the 12-yard line.
Goal line's kind of faded. It looks a bit faded from up here, so.
Yes, it is the final game. It has been sprinkling most of the day, so the field is pretty muddy and slippery.
Kind of glad no one slipped during marching band.
For sure. Handoff up the middle.
Tackle by Michael Posey and Spencer Davis.
A bit of a wrestling move there. Even though he's a basketball player, he wrestled during his early years.
Isaiah Shapen coming in for Dawson Windsor.
Earlier we saw a suplex on the Indian side.
One of the highlights for the defensive lineman this season was probably Isaiah Shapen getting an interception 2 weeks ago.
That was one of the coolest moments. You can actually go back and watch that if you scroll through our previous videos. You can go to our channel. You should find it based on the photo on the front. I don't know what else you would call it. Thumbnail. That's it.
Thumbnail.
There's always a weird word. Anyway, it's now 3rd down and a long 7. but it might as well be 3rd down and goal, because it'd be fairly hard to get past that 1st down marker without scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Walsh on the sideline.
As it's a throw to number 10, that looks like, or 40.
That was broken up by Dean and Wilson, 2 juniors on the Eagle squad. They'll be key players next year as seniors.
Going back to Isaiah Shaban's interception a couple weeks ago, that might actually be like one of the better moments here at Eagle Field. Easily probably one of the top ones was Wyatt Lever's catch in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, that made it on Huddle's top 10, I believe. So shout out to Wyatt if you're watching.
Now playing receiver at Nebraska. As quarterback takes it. Did he make it in?
Yes, he did.
But
Touchdown.
there's a flag on the play.
Might bring it back. The sideline is not celebrating on the Indian side, so possibly a holding.
Maybe a block in the back, or...
Okay, I do not know those hand signals.
That might be... Yeah, I was going to say, that might be
unsportsmanlike conduct. I
I
know that was unsportsmanlike conduct, but he did this first. He put his hands straight up. I don't know. Oh, touchdown. Okay, so they did...
With unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay, so they're just going to enforce it after the kickoff. Yep, that is the call from the other announcer's booth, straight across from us.
As something not many, good kickers, something that's not very common in our area. A great kicker is what I should say.
He's actually the quarterback.
Yeah.
He's been successful 3 times tonight with only 1 miss, and we will take a short break as we head into the
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
As we are back, the Indians just scored. It is now 33-14 with 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game.
Wow, they're now kicking from the O'Neill 45. You do not see this very often.
Normally it might go to it might just go up 5 yards, but 20-yard penalty.
Yeah, that was a 20-yard penalty. Wow.
Must have, and that was actually pretty good kick. They're just going to let it go back for a touchback. And will it be brought out to 25 or 20?
I believe it's the 20. Oh, there we see a ref just hit the ground, slipping in the mud, most likely.
As it is the 20-yard line. So many rules for touchbacks in the different leagues.
Yeah, Mr. Gary Hostert was actually talking about that at one of the away games on KBRX, where all the rules just fluctuate between every league. Of course, he's one of the biggest Browns fans in this town.
Like the main penalty the biggest one difference between 2 leagues is probably the college 15-yard penalty, and the NFL is wherever it happened. That's always a big momentum changer in the NFL when they get a pass interference call.
Yes, it is. Herrera was brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 on the play. It's now 2nd down and 12.
Walsh back in at quarterback. Trying to see if they have Posey, if they put Posey in at running back for a bit. Or if they're
It looks like Walsh and Davis behind him.
It was a
Walsh
pass.
looking downfield, deep shot.
Francisco Perez with an interception.
Yep, there was pass interference there.
On the defense.
Instant flag. Good call by the ref. They do call touchdown, but there's a flag. So I hope this is brought back.
Hopefully,
or this will be a dagger in the heart
for
of
the Eagles.
For the Eagles, yes. And there's a player injured.
And is that 89 maybe?
Yes, that was the. I believe that's the guy who actually caught the interception. He's reaching in. It's a final attempt. Might have landed awkwardly. Pass interference is the call. So sadly, that'll be brought back for the Broken Bow Indians. And they have a man down.
Because it looks like Keegan Moore's checking in for the Eagles, for Dennis Herrera.
That man down is on the west side of the end zone, which you can't see. We won't be able to show you.
But they might. Oh, it was 89, and he's walking off now. Now, with Dennis Herrera checking out, that may have been his last play as an Eagle. But who knows? They might start checking out the seniors here soon, so they can at least play in their last game.
We certainly don't want them to get injured for the next sport.
That was his last. That might be Dennis Herrera's last play for here at Eagle Field. Trips to the near side of the field. Handed off to Spencer Davis, who gets some running room and gets about looks like 5-6 yards maybe.
Yep, looks like 6. Trips left. Eagles hurry up offense.
Keegan Moore, Francisco Perez, and...
Is that Brady Sidick? That's Brady Sidick at quarterback. Maybe.
No, it's
unless
still
I'm mistaken. That is Mason Walsh.
It is now 3rd down and...
Might have ran the wrong play there.
3rd down and 5 with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game.
It's a little
time left for a comeback, but who knows? Anything can happen.
It's a bit of a confused look on Eichelberger. So he talked to Mason Walsh after that play. I don't know if they communicated the wrong play. There's a pass to Ty Hilker. He's got to get out of bounds.
And there's a flag. It might be holding on the defense, maybe or maybe not.
That referee was pretty far away, so not sure if he would have called a penalty on the line. Yes, they might call pass interference. Not sure. Perez is happy about it. Walsh is happy about it. It's going to be on the defense. Face mask. Momentum boost for the Eagles. They will get a 1st down. Shout out to Tim and Dee Aspegreen watching Eagle Eye from Sutton, Nebraska. Granddaughter Kyla Martinez was marching in the band at halftime. Again, they did a great job. One of the best junior high shows we've seen in a long time because a lot of them have been canceled due to weather or the game being postponed. Oh, that could have been dangerous there. High pass from Walsh intended for, looks like Perez.
Yeah, intended for Francisco Perez.
He couldn't do anything besides tip it. It almost went into the hands of the Indians.
If I would have been Francisco Perez, then The smart idea of Francisco Perez knew he could get a hand on it, but most likely not catch it was probably to knock it down, so they wouldn't have the chance of an interception. Trips to the far side of the field, Colby Dean alone on the near side.
Walsh throws to Davis, one man to beat.
Halfback screen, it looked like. As Coach E looks fired up on the sideline.
A man missed his block on the screen pass. Wow. Had one man to beat. Possibly a first down.
As it may have been Nate Welsh because he just checked in and now he's checking right back out for Matt Pardon. Or Matt Pardon came in and checked in for Nate Welsh. It is now 3rd down and 11.
Yep, he's getting yelled at on the sideline here. Trips right. Walsh. Looking downfield, there's Ty Hilker. Dang it.
But it is intercepted by number 14, Grayson Gary.
That's the quarterback.
That may have just sealed the deal for the Indians.
That's the second interception of the game. One by Posey, one by Walsh. Again, that's one of the problems the Eagles face. At the quarterback position, they haven't been able to decide who to play. Shout out to one Eagle Eye fan watching game on a 60-inch screen, all nice and toasty.
It's not too cold up here. We have a heater, so
yeah,
could be worse.
We've got it nice up here, no wind, but it is. The weather actually shows that it's below freezing. Well, feels like it's below freezing. But I was out earlier and it wasn't that cold.
Wasn't too cold.
So I don't know what that was.
Bit cold for marching band because we had to hold metal instruments.
Yes. I remember for marching band just the other day, the weather app said 45, but it felt a lot colder than it does now. I'm guessing you could point blame at the wind.
As it looks like Ty Hilker was checked out.
See, we only have 5-mile-an-hour wind. Light wind from the southeast.
As it looks like there might be a penalty or something happened because the Eagle defense would move back about 15 yards. The linemen up front are Nate Welsh, Brandon Hobson, Isaiah Shabram, and Dawson Windsor. Colby Dean back at safety.
Yes, they only have one junior on the line. That's Hobson.
Twins on both sides of the field with one back in the backfield with the quarterback. They do hand it off to their running back who gets tackled immediately by Dawson Windsor. He's been a great leader for this team.
Definitely. A lot of the seniors are great leaders. Another shout out to the Sports Encyclopedia, Mr. Gary Hostert. This is the 60th year of football at Eagle Field. And we know all about anniversaries that you subtract 1 year or however you got to do it.
I wonder how many more years until this, or how many more years this field will last.
Yeah.
My guess is maybe 10 or 20.
I've seen a lot of schools upgrade to turf fields, but there are also a lot of downsides that go into that.
Like if there's a hole in the ground, having to fill it with something. Don't know what it is you have to fill it with, but
it should be mentioned the Eagle Field is not curved very much. As if you go onto the field at Memorial Stadium, or even, I guess one of the fields I know from memory is the Pierce Field, which we have marching band competitions at. It is curved a fair bit.
As Dawson Windsor brings down Grayson Gary by, I think it was maybe his towel that slowed him down the most.
I think he grabbed onto his jersey. I don't know if his towel would stay in like that, but definitely slowed him down.
There's been some times where they like fully stretch out the jersey. The most recent one that I know of is a couple years ago. Amir Abdullah, while he was playing for the Lions, had his jersey ripped at the bottom, and it was at least 5-10 feet maybe left of jersey that was just stranded everywhere.
Yeah, and there was a big controversy over the new, I believe it was the Nike jerseys.
The new Nike NBA jerseys.
Yeah.
That they would be ripping a lot.
Ripping like paper. I mean, they're certainly light, but
mm-hmm.
they're not very good if they always rip on you. We've got even more information from Mr. Gary Hostert. The first game was September 11th of 1959. Before that, O'Neill played at Kearney Park. Wow, I guess I never knew that. I guess it was about 70 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 80 now. I guess we should read off some of these other fun facts we have here from Mr. Hostert. Another run up the middle. Good for about 15 yards. Just a minute left here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles are 6-4, about to be 6-5 versus Broken Bow, with the first meeting occurring in the fall of 1990. O'Neill won that game 25-0 at O'Neill Field. In the next season, the Eagles were scheduled to go to Broken Bow, but it snowed and the game was canceled. It marked the first time since the 1956 homecoming game that an Eagle football game had been canceled.
During homecoming week, Mr. Hostert was talking about that a lot, the homecoming game against Broken Bow.
Yeah, we actually had that in the toilet times. I guess viewers that don't come here often, it's our restroom stall newsletter that I create each week in association with Eagle Eye Broadcasting, and that was one of the fun facts in there during homecoming week. Got some more information here. O'Neill's first ever football game was Thanksgiving Day in 1902. Wow. That is a long time ago.
116 years ago, I think.
Broken Bow takes the knee here.
As it looks like they're just going to run out the clock.
Yep, that's the game. Final score is 14-33. Broken Bow comes out with the victory. Eagles did not score in the second half.
Thanks for watching. I'm Colton Osborne.
I'm Andrew Alder, signing off.
Thank you to Drew Marr and Carson Bielik for helping us in the first three quarters.
Yep, this was our final home game, so you'll have to catch us in volleyball or basketball.
And you might hear a bit of us next year.
Certainly. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.